Good morning, Meenu ji.
So this was actually to be an interactive session, like a discussion, but then इतनी सारी वो थी तो मैंने कहा चलो एक presentation ही बना देती हूँ. But I would like to know if आप लोगों को संस्कृत आती है. All those who are there here. Sanjay ji, you know?
Well, I learned when I was in school long ago, little bit, but not beyond that. I wish I knew it actually well.
Right.
So
Actually, I also didn't get a chance because I studied in convent schools and they do not encourage studying Sanskrit. I think now maybe it is compulsory, but pehle nahi hota tha, so I also didn't get a chance to learn it. But recently I've been discovering it and really loving it, you could say, the language.
Yeah. It's a very nice language. Sweet.
Yes. So I'll just share the screen. So my topic is that, like, why should we learn Sanskrit? What is the point of learning it? Kyun? It's an ancient language. Kyun kare? And that is one of the reasons why we should learn, because it's one of the oldest languages in the world. So that becomes a very good reason to learn it. So its recorded history goes 3,500 years ago, but that is the recorded one, documented history jo hai. This language is even more ancient than that. उसके कोई traces ही नहीं मिलते हैं. So all our the oldest other two languages are Tamil is also regarded as very old, and Hebrew, the Latin language, that is also regarded as very old. So these are the ancient languages. Sanskrit is one of them. Then earliest jo form Sanskrit ka, it is a Vedic Sanskrit. Because all our texts, jo hai, Purane wale, the Vedas, all our old holy books, they're all written in Sanskrit. And Panini, jo hai, he was the master at that time. He created a grammar for it, and what he created, it became a standard. It has become a standard, and it's a standard authority, and nobody has changed it after that. So जो Panini ji ने decide कर लिया था 6th century BC में, how all the grammar rules, everything was set according to that. So this was the ancient, but now modern में also it has been used in there have been 6 Sanskrit movies that have been made. One was in 2018 also. And the first Sanskrit movie was Adi Shankaracharya ji, and that was in 1983. This was released. और उसके बाद 5 और बनी थी, and one of them was Anurakti, which was shot in 3D, and Punya Koti was an animated film. So you can see that it's still there, very much. The relevance is very much there still today, since movies are also being made of it. Then it's a very versatile language. Like, you can say something in the least amount of words compared to the other modern languages. And that is because it has the largest number of synonyms. Each word ke liye itne sare synonyms hote hain iske. Like elephant, it has got 100 names for it, 100 words for elephant. And I've not gone into the details of it. I'm just giving you the numbers. And love ke hi, there are 96 aspects. So it is not just simple love that we have in the English language. उसको हम 96 अलग अलग तरीकों से हम बोल सकते हैं. Then water के 70 words हैं, हर तरह से हम उसको बोल कर सकते हैं. And the verb to go, उसके 122 forms हैं. So it's literally an amazing treasure of words. And it is each word, it is very phonetically accurate. जो उसकी pronunciation है, it is very precise. बहुत like डिटेल में उसके अनुस्वार वगैरह सब यूज करते हैं. उसमें कहाँ उसमें स्ट्रेस आना चाहिए, कहाँ नहीं आना चाहिए, बहुत एक्यूरेटली डिपिक्ट किया हुआ है. एंड इट हैज अराउंड हमारे तो 26 है इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज में, इसमें 52 कॉन्सोनेंट साउंड्स है और 16 वोवल साउंड्स है कंपेयर टू अदर 5 वोवल साउंड्स ऑफ इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज. एंड ईच लेटर जो है ना, इट रिप्रेजेंट्स अ स्पेसिफिक साउंड. जो एक लेटर है संस्कृत का, और उसको बहुत अच्छी तरह से प्रिसाइसली प्रोनाउंस कर सकते हैं हम लोग. एंड लाइक इट्स अ वेरी you could say a very perfect language, or grammar is totally unique iska. And in this language, it has the highest number of words. वो किसी language में इतना नहीं होएगा. And the figure that I came across is 102 Arab, 78 crore and 50 lakh words, which is, I'm sure, just a calculation. What actually it is, we don't know. And the best part is, this is regarded as the mother of all languages. At least 97% of the languages of the world have been influenced by Sanskrit, either directly or indirectly. और इसमें another amazing thing is that there's never been any dialect. जैसे हमारे हिंदी में हमारा हो जाएगा कि कितनी सारी dialects आती है. हिंदी हम बिहारी टाइप भी बोलते हैं, यूपी स्टाइल होता है, अलग अलग स्टाइल होते हैं. संस्कृत में ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं होगा. There are no dialects to it. It has always remained the same. So there are no dialects and it has a highly organized grammatical structure. As I said, that each word is very properly pronounced, and it's a very scientific language, you could say. And इसमें ना जो it's not rigid. मतलब इसमें कोई वो नहीं होता. Though grammar is rigid, you have to follow it, but the language does not sound rigid. It's a very free flowing language. And when you speak it, it exercises all your vocal cords. एक जो है ना, जो लेटर हमारा हिंदी वर्नाकुलर यूज करते हैं, उसमें जो हिंदी अल्फाबेट्स है वो यूज करते हैं. तो एक लाइन, it starts from the base of your throat and then moves upwards towards your lips. So every part of your vocal जो parts है ना, सारे exercise हो जाते हैं. So this is regarded as the language of the gods also. So it is the Dev Bhasha or Devvani जो कहते हैं. तो जो है ना, इसकी देवनागरी में जो स्क्रिप्ट होती है, that means it's used in the cities of the gods. देवनागरी जो है, वहां से start होता है. And it is believed that God Brahma generated it, and then he passed it on to the rishis living who are there in the celestial abodes. And then they communicated to the earthly people, जो उनके disciples थे, उनको उन्होंने ये सिखाया. So this is a very amazing spiritual language, and बहुत you can very subtle nuances भी हैं उसके, and you can express the wider aspects also. So it covers all aspects. Then we are talking about why should we consider learning Sanskrit. So another is that it inculcates very high values. एक individual में it has the power to inculcate higher values. It can rouse it, and it is in every word. अब जो इसका संस्कृत है, it is a combination of two words. कृत means to inculcate, to absorb, उसको लेना. And संस्कार means जो हमारे संस्कार का मीनिंग होता है moral values, उसके साथ connected है. तो जो संस्कृत word है वो भी संस्कृतम से आता है, which means well processed. So it means like everything is perfected. संस्कृतम जो होता है word, that so उसमें से संस्कृत word आता है. और फिर a lot of English words, like every language has Sanskrit words in it, but English में जो थोड़े से I picked up a few words. There are a lot of words which can be traced to the Sanskrit language. So common भी है, mother comes from matra, pitar, brathar, karpura, new is nava, saint का भी संत में से saint निकला हुआ है. तो हर एक वर्ड आप देखोगे ना, तो उसका सोर्स आपको संस्कृत में मिल जाएगा, कई वर्ड्स का. जैसे नीचे जैसे है अम्ब्रोशिया, अमृत, विष भी है, विषयस से निकला हुआ है, पॉइजनस जो होता है उससे विष निकला हुआ है, अम्ब्रोशिया से अमृत से अम्ब्रोशिया निकला हुआ है. तो ऑल लैंग्वेजेस में, हर एक लैंग्वेज ऑफ द वर्ल्ड में आप देखोगे ना, ग्रीक, लैटिन, पर्शियन, ऑल हैव बीन इन्फ्लुएंस्ड बाय संस्कृत. So it is actually called an Indo-European language, Sanskrit जो है. And where do you think it originated? Anyone would like to tell me? Where did this language actually originate? Anyone has an idea? Any
India, of
guesses?
course.
Hanji?
India, of course.
No, it is not regarded as Indian origin. It actually originated in the Sumerian part of the world. The Sumeria, tha na, old Sumeria. It originated over there. Because it was earlier, there was no India or anything like that. It was all like one, you could say. And then slowly it all divided into different places. So it actually originated in the Sumer part of the world, Sumeria jo tha. Then Sanskrit ka ek aur power hai, it has the power to say a sentence in a minimum number of words. Okay, see, or compared to any other language. Now this Varna Chitras is a shloka. Sanskrit में ज़्यादातर श्लोकास होते हैं. तो श्लोका जो है इसमें वर्ण चित्र is a shloka जिसमें जो 33 consonants जो है they come in their natural order. तो like I'll just share it with you. All 33 consonants जो है they come in the natural. क ख ग जो होता है हमारी पूरी वर्णमाला वो उसमें natural order में आते हैं. And its meaning is who is he, the lover of birds. This is the meaning of it. और आप देखोगे इसके meaning कितना लंबा है, the words are lesser. And then the beauty of it is it is arranged in order. Every word, like the whole thing is the Varnmala is arranged in ka ka ga जो है ना पूरा इसी में से आप सीख सकते हैं. Then there was another very interesting thing I came across which I thought I must share with you all. It's called Sthana Chitras, जिसमें सिर्फ one consonant and one vowel has been used. और कोई word नहीं use हुआ और कोई vowel नहीं use हुआ. तो और इसका when you see the sentence written, it is like this. Now does it make any sense कि ये क्या लिखा हुआ है? कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा. या से क्या हो जाएगा? But then it has been broken up. The arrangement is ya, aya. तो मतलब ऐसे उसको break up करके and everything has a meaning. This whole sentence has a proper meaning. Or the meaning is, of course, has to have a spiritual angle to it. The sandals which adorn the Lord, which help in attainment of all that is good and auspicious, which give knowledge, which cause the desire of having the Lord as one's own, which remove all that is hostile, which have attained the Lord, which are used for going and coming from one place to another, by which all places of the world can be reached. These sandals are for Lord Vishnu. So Vishnu ji के चरणों के लिए ये जो है shloka, you could say, is used. Isn't it amazing? I found it so amazing that I must share it with all of you. Okay, so I move on to the next part. Iska hai Sanskrit.
Any idea how that works?
Like in what sense?
That how those said the same word can mean so many different things.
So you can see here, like each word has a meaning. जो मतलब इसमें sound से और ऐसे ना कि अब जैसे अब देखो love के 96 words हैं, तो हर एक word का अलग तरीके से same word को भी आप अलग तरीके से interpret कर सकते हैं. So here the connotations, the swara से जो emphasis word आ रहा है, उससे word का pronunciation ही change हो जाता है. That is what I understood. The way you are saying the word उच्चारण जो होता है उसकी वजह से सारी जो words जो है ना change हो जाते हैं.
So the way you say it changes for each word.
Yeah.
And because of that, the meaning also changes.
The meaning also changes. Okay, so next I'm going to show talk about how it helps. What physical benefits does the language have on our body? So first of all, Sanskrit जो है, it increases our brain power, which is really amazing. कैसे कर सकता है? So number of ways it has been used, like it helps in speech therapy, brain functioning improve हो जाती है बच्चों की, तो they can get better marks, उनकी concentration बढ़ जाती है, memory बढ़ जाती है. So this is how it affects the functioning, brain functioning जो है ना, academics में बहुत अच्छे करने लग जाते हैं those who learn Sanskrit. Then इसकी जो words है, जो sounds है, you could say, or words है, they have roots in various energy points of the body. हम जो भी word संस्कृत का बोलते हैं, it is connected to some point in our body. And when we say these words, जब हम बोलते हैं या recite करते हैं संस्कृत में जो mantras हम recite like shlokas, it stimulates those points. जो भी हमारे फिजिकल पॉइंट से कनेक्टेड है, इट उस पे जो है ना, उस पे एनर्जी जाती है. एंड हाउ डज दिस हेल्प? इट रेजेस आवर एनर्जी लेवल्स, और फिर माइंड रिलैक्स हो जाता है. माइंड रिलैक्स होता है तो नेचुरली स्ट्रेस भी कम हो जाता है. एंड देन यू कैन जस्ट सी द अमेजिंग इफेक्ट. इट इंक्रीजेस आवर रेजिस्टेंस अगेंस्ट इलनेसेस. मतलब हमारी इम्यूनिटी भी बढ़ा सकते हैं स्पीकिंग संस्कृत. So in all aspects, I found it a very amazing thing that it touches us so deeply, right down to the very core of our being. मतलब spiritually भी affect करता है, emotionally भी, physically भी help कर सकता है. And you know, when you speak the language, तो आपके ना जो tongue के nerves हैं, all of them get stimulated. So जो एक word हम pronounce करते हैं, the energy points in our body gets activated, so it's stimulating the nerves in the tongue as well. And this also has a lot of benefits. It improves the blood circulation. पूरी body में जो है oxygenation improves. The blood circulation अच्छी हो रही है तो oxygen is reaching every part of the body, and that will naturally bring in better health. अगर आपकी oxygenation is better, your blood circulation is good, आपकी body is going to be better. So इससे फिर वही जो हमारे सारे प्रॉब्लम्स है, बीपी, डायबिटीज, कोलेस्ट्रॉल का, सब जो है ना कंट्रोल में रहते हैं. सो जस्ट इमेजिन कि संस्कृत से ही हम सारी अपनी बॉडी को भी हील कर पाते हैं. Then the next part is Sanju ji, what you were talking about, that they have discovered this. It is regarded as the best natural language for artificial intelligence. Computers के लिए it is very very efficient language because it's very technical, very systematic. हर चीज जो है ना बड़े तरीके से what is said वैसे ही करना है, and very precise as well. So in fact NASA ने तो पूरा एक research department खोल रखा हुआ है इसके ऊपर, and there is also a report that 6th and 7th generation supercomputers are being created based on the Sanskrit language. And by 2025, they believe that it will come out. So then there will be a revolution all over the world. सब भागेंगे संस्कृत सीखने के लिए. So NASA is doing a lot of research in this regard. And just imagine that ab it is being used, which was actually the ancient language of all our religions, Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism. सब में religions में the 3 जो major world religions हैं, उनमें संस्कृत use होती थी, और अब artificial intelligence may be used. Then there are a few more facts that I had collected, that there is one British school which has made Sanskrit compulsory. So students जो है ना अपने स्कूल संस्कृत तो पढ़ते हैं, तो they are the toppers in their fields. और किसी भी एग्जाम में they always topping. So this is in London, and some schools in Ireland also have that. I'll just 1 minute share something, if I can do that. I'll just stop sharing. There is one lady in London. I think she came into this world to be a brand ambassador for Sanskrit. Just 1 minute, just give me a second. Let me see how I can share it with you. Yes, yeah. Just wanted you to listen to a few seconds of her. Can you hear my sound?
Her music are so good. I listened to her. She's that what's her name?
Gabriela Bernal.
Gabriela, yeah. she's a Spanish or an Italian lady, no?
Yeah, no, she's from there, London itself.
No, Irish. She's I
Okay,
know.
yes,
I know
Irish.
she.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah,
She's
and she
Irish.
plays
Yeah.
beautiful Sanskrit, especially Devi Stuti, like fabulous Stuti. I have all her
Absolutely.
songs.
Yeah. In fact, when I heard her, my interest in Sanskrit became stronger.
Mahishasur Mardini and Devi Kavacham and all is like beautiful.
Yes. So I can share it later on. I'm not
Yeah.
planning to play the whole thing.
I'll also share her this in Proust. Brian Proust, her surname is Prusse.
Okay.
I will share the music with you all.
Yeah, please do. Please do.
So what this lady is expert in Sanskrit. That's what.
Yeah. She has literally researched in it. She lives and breathes it. Everything. She teaches over there also, and she's created. She's sung all our Hindu texts also. Bhagavad Gita pe bhi hai. She sung over there. Some of the shlokas. She's worked a lot in this field. So that's why I'm saying the universe ने उनको brand ambassador बना के भेजा हुआ है Sanskrit का into this world. That's what I feel. So I'll just continue. Yes, I was talking about different facts about it. So one was this London school, Ireland may be compulsory here. Then there are a few Sanskrit speaking villages also in India.
In Kerala, there is one village in Kerala. They don't lock their house. They have all Gurukul, or everybody is wearing white clothes, and they only speak in Sanskrit. They don't speak any other language.
Yes. So I found 2 villages in Karnataka. They are like totally Sanskrit speakers. And they even encourage people who come there to speak in Sanskrit. Sanskrit mein baat karo. So these were the ones I found over there. And do you know of which state it is the official language? Anybody, any idea? Sanskrit is the official language of which state? Uttarakhand. It's the second official language of Uttarakhand.
Achha.
And that is despite the fact that 8% population bhi nahi bolti, but still they made it the official language. In fact, a couple of ministers who swear in, they got sworn in Sanskrit language. Then there are a few newspapers and daily news bhi aati hai iski, or newspapers or weeklies bhi hai. In fact, more than 90 weeklies or fortnightlies are there. Quarterlies that are published in India, across India. And in Gujarat, there is like, these are the 2 ones, Vartman Patram and Vishwasya Virtantam. And this started just 5 years back. And then All India Radio, it has been broadcasting daily Sanskrit news in...
that I've listened to it.
And that has been there since 1974. They have the Sanskrit news. Then there's a newspaper, Sudharma, that is published from Mysore. And that is also pretty old, since 1970. And up to it is available online also. And every year we celebrate Sanskrit Divas, which has been celebrated since 1969. And in the month of August, this year it will be on 31st August, 2023 May. And this is celebrated specifically to revive the interest of Sanskrit in today's world. Because it's not just a historical language, it has so many other benefits. So it should be encouraged, people should be encouraged to go back to it. And the best part is, it is a language of enlightenment. Jo iski mantra meditation hai, it is the most effective meditation. It's regarded as the most effective meditation technique, mantra meditation. So when you repeat a Sanskrit mantra again and again, it helps you to focus during your meditation practice. And you can step out of your mind ka chatter hai, usse bahar nikal sakte ho. and you can really concentrate, move away from your negative thoughts and concentrate. So it brings in that peacefulness that you need for meditation. And when you practice these mantras, they they spread an energetic vibration throughout your body, and that helps us connect to something greater than ourselves. That energizes our mind, and it takes us to that meditative state which we want to achieve. So this language has the power to do that. So Sanskrit language, it is a very powerful energetic system as such. So when you're chanting a mantra or koi shloka bol rahe ho, you take on the energy of the chant. Even if you don't have a clear understanding of the words, it fills you up completely. Your heart, mind, soul, everything gets filled up with the mantra's energy. हमें सबको मालूम है the power of Om कितना powerful है. Just by saying the Om, your whole body में जो है ना vibrations फैल जाती हैं. Most powerful bead mantra, it is regarded as that. Then there is one.
They say that these words have such strong energy. It is the language of the Supreme, and
Yes.
when you resonate with these words, the energy level is the highest out of all the languages available in the world. So
Absolutely.
when like Om hai, Saha, like Om Namah Shivaya. So when that
Yes.
2 dot comes in it, that becomes a very, very powerful language, the energy level, and it goes directly to the universe and you resonate with it. You get connected to it. So that is the reason why Sanskrit is a very important part of our life.
Yes. That's why it's regarded as Dev Bhasha. It's connecting to the universe. So, and in fact, which aapne mantra bola hai, Namah Shivaya, all the syllables, they represent the 5 elements. Water, fire, air, space, earth, they're represented by those. So when you are chanting Namah Shivaya, you're connecting to those elements. So naturally, when you connect to those elements, we are also made of the same tattva, 5 tattva se hi bane hue. So wo jo hamare mein hai, that gets enhanced. So one more very powerful jo hai Soham. It's regarded as literally that an affirmation that can just connect you directly to the universe. Universal consciousness se connection ho jati hai just by chanting the mantra Soham. In fact, I would like to play that as well. I'll just stop share over here.
They have done a research on Soham, is that when you, in your deep meditation, when you take a breath, so when you take in the sound from your navel come, so it's that so, and when you take out the breath is hum. So that is the noise of the universe, the energy of the universe. So it's a very powerful, like Om is from the sun. Om is the sound of the sun and the planets, and Soham is the sound of your own self.
Right.
Because your body is also a universe. So when you're breathing in and out this, you are again being a part of the planet from the universe. Your body is also a universe made out of 5 elements, and you're speaking. So 2 elements combined together when you say Soham and Om. So you again go to the highest level.
Yes. So Soham is that. I am that.
I am that, yeah.
Yes. It has that meaning also.
Yeah.
So I'll just play this chant for like a few minutes. So just relax and enjoy it. One moment. Let's hope I am able to do it. Yes, here it is.
Ramnad is one of the most driest regions in Tamil Nadu. The situation is very terrible here, and people here in Ramnad are facing water crisis for a very long time.
Just relax and listen to it. It's amazing.
for meditation, this is very powerful.
Amazing it is.
Amazing.
So I'll stop over here just to give you a taste of it. It was there. Sorry, I forgot to stop it. So I open it all to you now. What are your thoughts about it? Any other information you would like to add to what I've given? Because I'm also a total novice, let me tell you that. I'm also just getting interested in it, the language.
Yeah, actually, the discovery, that discovery was about the rules, some last few some rules which are not clear. The last few rules of Sanskrit, and that helps make it a complete language which can be programmed in the computer.
No, it is highly scientific, like the pi जो हमारा होता है, pi का पूरा श्लोक बना हुआ है to interpret it.
Like Pali, is it?
Yeah, yeah.
Pali is the origin of Devanagari script, no?
Pali
Yeah,
is basically a Buddhist. It was during the Buddhism. That was the language which was used, which was actually first was Sanskrit in Satyuga, and then slowly from Devangiri to Pali to this, like now it's been restructured. But Buddhism time mein it was Pali. So Sanskrit is still a further older language.
Yes, yes.
How do they spread to so many countries around the world like that? I mean, because India and all, I mean, they were very isolated from each other, no? Countries.
No, but they were not isolated as such. They were like very much connected. The older religion, the older civilizations, because influence तभी तो हुआ है ना. एक जगह advancement हुई तो then it went on to the other place. So everything was they discovered trade. उससे तो they needed that. So interactions.
I mean, the travel by sea and all was came much later.
But over land, they used to be traveling.
Over land, then how will it go to influence America or Britain or something like that, in the English language? Unless that got changed in the last 300, 400 years.
Our culture hai, our Indian subcontinent, it is regarded as the oldest existing one. और यहाँ से everything spread all over. That is what is, which people don't acknowledge, historians don't acknowledge. In fact, 13th century के बाद तो आपको संस्कृत मिलेगा भी नहीं, because Mughals came into India and they totally destroyed everything over here. All the rishis को खत्म कर रहे थे, उनकी हमारी books खत्म कर रहे थे, मंदिर खत्म कर रहे थे, सारी चीजें destroy कर जा रहे थे. तो संस्कृत थोड़ा सा जो है ना back foot पे हो गई at that time. But before that, like recorded history is saying 3,500 years ago, and Rig Veda is supposed to be written that time. तो उसमें एक mention है of a river Saraswati. If it were, and this Saraswati जो है ना, it existed more than 5,000 years ago, and by that time वो लुप्त हो चुकी थी. Now, if it is, they say that Rig Veda was written in that time, like 1,500 BC के आसपास. How was it mentioning Saraswati? Because Saraswati is mentioned in Rig Veda. So it has to be older and older text. It was not there. But then our historians have put it at that time. ये 1,500 years old है, उससे पहले हमारी कुछ भी नहीं था. India तो था ही नहीं. When it actually the opposite, that India was very much there. India से सारी जगह जो है ना, Aryan theory जो है, it's saying that Aryans came to India. When it is actually, if they go deeply into it, in fact, I heard a paper recently, somebody had presented it. They said कि यहाँ पे थे Aryans, कोई थे ही नहीं, ऐसी कोई रेस ही नहीं थी. यहाँ के लोग जो है ना, आर्यवर्त जो था, I think the place was called, उससे बाहर गए थे. And this was like the Indian subcontinent area में, the Aryans were then, from there they went. So from there they went up towards Russia, from there they went towards China, Siberia, उस side पे गए, and then they went towards the UAE countries जो थे. So from here, everything spread.
So what they say,
I think 1500 years ago, it was India was there. They're saying India started, it was there 1500 years. It was there much before that.
Much before that.
Yeah.
Like our history is so ancient, we can't even record it. Which है ही नहीं
Started
हमारे
with
पास
all the
source ही नहीं.
Mesopotamia and Harappa and Indus Valley civilization.
They are much later.
They came much later.
They are much later. जो हमारी
Indus Valley
actual
civilization was the,
history is much older.
but it descended from Indus Valley civilization, I thought.
No. इंडस वैली तो बहुत बाद की बात है. उससे पहले बहुत सारे अभी सरस्वती रिवर जो थी, it was the most thriving river. It also originated from the Himalayas and went down to the वहाँ पे Arabian Sea. Yes. तो वो जो पूरा ट्रैक था, it was supposed to be the richest. Like इतने कल्चर उसमें जो अब मिल रहे हैं ना उनको, जो excavations are going on archaeology वाले, तो उसमें काफी चीजें मिल रही to show that actually something existed beyond that 1500 BC. But वो अभी बताया नहीं जा रहा क्योंकि फिर इंडिया और ऊपर उठ जाएगा, वो जो करना नहीं चाहते हैं दुनिया वाले. Anything anyone else would like to add or discuss?
Even in Mahabharata, Shakuni's जो शकुनी था, his thing, they say ना कि Gandhari was पर्वत, she is Himalaya वालों की daughter थी. So that means, हाँ, तो that means it was Mongolia. Actually, there's been a research I've studied in Chinmaya mission that it was basically Mongolia that time, and some of the Aryavart which you are saying was Afghanistan and further than that. So that is all part of the Himalayan region, and which they came down to Hastinapur, and that's how the whole thing started, you know. So Mongolia was also part of India, China, Mongolia. आप देखिए जितने भी scriptures आप देखोगे तो उसमें गांधारी लोग से little Chinese look, you know, थोड़ा सा लंबी आंखें उस टाइप से, because that origin starts from there only. So that is what I mean. India was quite well spread up to.
Like Sumer was a part of it all. I mean, part of the Indian. Now we regarded as Sumeria that it was something different, but it was not so.
Sumeria,
so all of this is one.
Sumeria consisted of what? India.
I think Afghanistan se aage wala. Afghanistan se aage wala jo area na, that came under it.
And only when Allah came, to one small sect became a Muslim area, because alag region ke according to their this thing they started cultivating the people. So then, but slowly जैसे जैसे सबका disembarkation हुआ, तब धीरे धीरे अपना वो लोग ने spread किया. Like how Buddhism spread because of people traveling. अभी Rahul Gandhi traveled from Kanyakumari to Kashmir by road. तो जब रोड से ट्रैवल करते थे, lot of people used to join from that particular. अब Keralite joined, many Keralite joined, then Karnataka people, then Maharashtrian people, everybody. So that's how the religion spreads to different sects. When they come back to the country, they carry that and bring that to their own country. That's how it spread up to China and to all these places.
Right. So we've had travelers coming on, like हमारे भी Yun Sang है, Phai है ना, they came from there and then they carried tales from here. तो उससे वो trade भी बढ़ता था, culture भी फैलता था, everything used to get connected that way. तो land travel काफी लोग पहले करते थे.
हाँ.
I mean, the oldest I think I remember was Marco Polo or something. One of
that was,
वो तो 1700, I think 17 या 1600. इसके पहले तो आप देखिए आदि शंकराचार्य जी संस्कृत का पूरा from Kerala to हिमालय को माने केदारनाथ से भी आगे चले गए थे. So that he spread Sanskrit उस दिनों में in 1400th century. ये तो मार्को पोलो का सब बाद में आए हैं. हाँ.
No, Marco Polo was a European traveler.
Europe was not known. In fact, America was absolutely unknown to the people. It was a continent totally like a forest. You know, people were
wilderness.
ये तो आपके वास्को ड गामा वगैरह जो आए तब वहां पर कल्चर शुरू हुआ. इट्स अ वेरी वन लेटेस्ट कल्चर वाले. दे डोंट हैव देयर ओन. आपको कोई अमेरिकन बोलेंगे तो वेयर दे हैव कम फ्रॉम अफ्रीका, दे हैव कम फ्रॉम कंबोडिया, फ्रॉम डिफरेंट डिफरेंट प्लेसेस. दैट्स हाउ दे बिकम अमेरिकन. स्टेइंग देयर दे बिकम द सिटीजन. वहां पर एक्चुअली इज ओनली द रेड इंडियंस जो लोग वहां के इनहेबिटेंट्स हैं.
Yeah,
Like the
looking
world,
background.
if you go into that deep older world history, no, it's amazing.
It's beautiful
वही है.
when you actually lots of knowledge is there in YouTube also, and if you like to read some of these history books which relate to the Indian culture and how the culture has come, one should really, because then it really takes you back to so many years and you can come to know a lot.
Right.
Acha, how do you learn Sanskrit these days? I mean, are there courses? What?
There is a very good online course अभी good हो रहा है. अभी तो नहीं हो रहा, बीच में आता है, like they say, and they have even exam. They do an exam. It's a 3 months course, and they really teach you very good Sanskrit online. You know, if I can find out the address, मेरे को 2-3 बार आया हुआ Facebook
Open
पर. अगर मैं
Pathshala? Is that Open
Open
Pathshala?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've come
दो है.
across it.
एक तो उत्तर प्रदेश में है और एक गुजरात या महाराष्ट्र में है. I can share that number of Gujarat wala. That's also beautiful. It's called Bharati University or something like that.
It's online, you say?
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
an online.
online है सारे.
पूरा भागवत गीता वगैरह सब आपको सिखा देंगे.
Yeah, they have courses on Bhagavad Gita also, explaining every.
आपको रामायण भागवत गीता, रामायण तो वैसे भी हिंदी में ही है. It's that different language, but you know, if you want explanation and all, and then they have one-to-one talk also, like how we are having this one-to-one talk that way.
No, there are quite a number of sources. Open Pathshala, I've come across only that as the best so far.
Acha,
Even if you just learn a few shlokas, you know, Sanskrit ke shlokas aap seekh lo na, it helps you. Like there's one on health. And that has amazing results. Absolute shloka, you just keep on repeating it and it helps you to feel better. And one I'm practicing nowadays is for memory, because my memory is very hopeless. So I'm trying to do that now.
Which is the one for memory you're doing?
Saraswati ji ka hai.
Saraswati ji ka. Even I do that.
And like, where do you get that?
YouTube में when you type Mahakatha, Katha yes Katha, that is the only channel for all the mantras for all the problems in your life.
Okay.
So if you get that, catch hold of that channel.
Please share the link on the group, because I've learned mostly from Gabriella. So I follow her. So, yeah, so.
I feel she herself has learned it from us, so why not learn from the direct source, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I will share the link.
Sure, please. So if anyone else wants to share something, otherwise you can wind up, Shivana ji.
So I joined late. Meenu ji, hello, good morning.
Hi ji, hello Uma ji.
Yeah, I just wanted to know, because I know in my daughter's school, no foreign language was allowed, only Sanskrit. Because they said, if you know this language, then you can get to know a lot more.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so, and I don't think the children were very happy, because in all other schools, you always have foreign languages.
And it's actually, if you learn Sanskrit and then learn a foreign language, it becomes easier.
Yeah, that's what they, I guess, that was the whole reason behind. And it's I don't know, I didn't hear you say why you should learn Sanskrit. So why you should learn Sanskrit?
It actually increases your brain functioning. Your memory increases.
Because there are lots of sounds.
Yeah. Whatever the theory is.
Okay, it's good for your brain.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right, that's
a hard language to learn.
No, it is a little difficult, but once you get into it, and once you understand, then you are able to learn. And then practice. Practice is what is most essential. The more you practice, the more you're able to get into it then.
I mean, like, it's among the Indian languages, is it
Yeah, because it's very like precise. Everything has to be done very to the point. तो इसलिए वो practice की बहुत जरूरत है इसमें.
अच्छा.
Like if you start with the shlokas also, no, but they are it easy to learn.
Can I?
Yeah. Yes, Rajan. Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning, Minuji. I love Sanskrit language.
Great.
As a laughter yoga leader, and a motivational speaker and trainer, and soon to be laughter yoga teacher, I apply Soham breathing in my laughter yoga practice.
Yes, you do that.
Soham breathing, it's very, very universal. For all that you, for those who don't know, Soham breathing is when you inhale so and exhale out hum. You inhale, that means, in other words, you inhale gratitude and exhale out blessings.
Absolutely.
So it's a very, very good. When someone gets angry at you, you have no other language to express yourself. So Sanskrit is one option.
Yes.
So yeah, thank you.
Yes. Thanks a lot, Rajin, for adding that. It is very true. So yeah, Shivanaji, I think we should wind up now.
Yeah, Meenu.
Yes, sure. So thank you everyone for joining in. Thank you so much.